Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, Moonful Readings. Thank you so much for joining me today. So today we have a fun video about what's next in love for you guys, okay? This is for all my singles out there, okay? But if you're not single, that's alright. Just take whatever resonates and leave the rest as always, okay? And as always, we have 4 piles to choose from today. Pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4. So whenever you're ready, the timestamps for each pile are in the description box down below and also the pinned comment. So whenever you're ready, let's head into it and into pile number 1. Hello, pile number 1. How are you guys doing today? I hope you're doing well. If you chose this cute little bear squishy, then you're in the right place today. I'm going to put it off to the side. So today we're going to be looking at what's next in love for you, pile number 1, okay? So as always, I have some pre-pulled oracle cards that we're going to get into first to get some messages, okay? And then we'll pull some tarot to get some more details about what's coming up next for you in love, all right? So let's just head into it. We have service. Nice. I feel good when I can help others. Beautiful. Okay, let's get some more information now. We have move forward. All right. Interesting energy here. Then we got full moon in Libra. A win-win outcome is forecast. We love to hear that. And then we also got the card of power, the 8th house, the moon in Scorpio. Wow, this is major transformation energy, okay? It's major enlightenment energy as well. That's crazy energy coming out for you, pile number 1. Okay, so what I'm seeing here, first of all, is that you guys maybe you guys in the past have gone through some tough karmic cycle. Let me put this over here for you, actually. You guys have maybe recently gone through a karmic cycle that really changed you when it came to love, okay? Not necessarily, could be in any area of your life, but it's really changed your perspective on love and service here, okay? Service to yourself and others, how you can give to other people and move forward. This move forward card paired with this power card here, which I also see as more of a transformation card as well, okay? Like, you guys are moving on from giving to people unfairly to yourself. Does that make sense? And that's why this is going to be a win-win outcome for you in your next what's coming up next for you in love, okay, is you guys are going to be able to set up boundaries now. You guys are going to be able to weed out those people who aren't good for you anymore. You guys are going to not be attached to outcomes anymore. With this move forward card and this power card, you guys are going to be full of like inner strength and power and service to yourself, okay? This service card says, I feel good when I can help others, okay? You guys are going to see the service on letting go of certain people that need to be let go in your life, and also holding on to people and helping people who do need your help and who can be in your life without draining your force. Does that make sense? Okay. For example, you guys are going to be able to weed out the people who, you know, are trying to take from you versus people who are trying to be of service for you, okay? And in that way, like, you can move forward past toxic cycles you used to be trapped up in before. Say you used to go for like people who played the victim in your past relationships, okay? You used to go for people who used to like try to entrap you by playing the victim. But now you guys have recently, or at least now you guys are being able to realize and not hold on to other people's pain, okay? And in that way you're being of service to them because you're not enabling that victim mentality in them. Instead, you're going to be able, with love, to say, hey, I can't give you what you need. I can't give of myself more than, you know, than what's equal, what's fair here, okay? I hope I'm making sense, pile number 1. I feel like I'm being a little bit preachy or something along those lines, but just know that what's up next for you in love is this win-win outcome because you know how to put up those boundaries and because you know how to be of service to people without draining your life force, without giving up your spirit, okay? But let's get some more tarot cards up on here to get some more information for you, pile number 1. Okay, what's next in love for my pile number 1s, please? We got the Ace of Pentacles. Beautiful. Yeah, I was getting that also with the Service card and like this transformation kind of energy. I was getting like the sense that you're going to have a new beginning in some sort of like, wow, okay. And we got the Ten of Swords. Yeah, this talks about ending to mental pain. This talks about endings of cycles. The Tens always talk about the endings of cycles. And I'm definitely getting that. Like, you guys are ending a really tough cycle, or you guys already have ended a really tough cycle, and you're getting into a brand new one with new opportunities, one that can give back fairly to you with this Libra, a full moon in Libra. But let's get some more information. What's coming up next in my pile number one's love life? We got the Six. Is this the Six? It's the Nine of Pentacles. I am dumb, I believe. Yeah, the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like you guys are going to embrace your singlehood. I don't necessarily see anybody coming forward towards you at this moment, okay? But you guys are going to be embracing your singlehood, okay? And being okay with being single, because the Nine of Pentacles talks about independence, talks about, well, being single and focusing on your coin, which I feel like you guys are going to do. It's also with this Ace of Swords coming out as well. You guys are getting an epiphany, like I was talking about. You guys are going to be able to not feel attached to people anymore, and you guys, which is going to help you move forward here in your life and move towards more healthier relationships in your future, okay? As far as what's coming up right next for you in love, pile number one, I don't necessarily see a person or something like that. I just see you being of service to yourself and putting in work towards love, okay? Which is absolutely beautiful. So we love to see that. But now, let's quickly clean these off, okay? I'm not getting too much else in that, but I did see a new start in your career, by the way, okay? So you guys might have even moved recently along those lines, or maybe let go of someone, and in the process you had to let go of your job, your career, something, okay? Or at least maybe something when it comes along those lines. But I'm seeing a new start in career, okay, as well for some of you. I know this is a love reading, but I was definitely feeling that, okay? It's like you guys are stepping through this doorway into a brand new way of thinking, okay? Which is absolutely beautiful, okay? We love to see that. I'm seeing more so like pentacle energy in your reading, pile number one, when it has to do with finances and career and stuff. So I feel like that's kind of what you guys are going to be focused on, okay? And that's what Spirit wants you to focus on, I believe, as well. But let's get some advice for you, okay, about what's next in love and what we can be doing, okay? If you guys want to bring somebody in, this is a good way to see of how you can bring someone new into your life, pile number one. Because I assume you're coming to this reading with the hopes of, like, you know, finding someone, or when is this person gonna come in, you know? So we're going to figure that out right now with the advice and what you can do to bring your next person in, okay? For my pile number one, advice and love. How can they bring their next person into them, okay? We got, interesting, we got loosen your grip right here. It says coping mechanisms, destiny, addiction, let God in, okay? Yeah, so this is talking about maybe we're holding on to some fears from our past relationships that didn't work out for us. Oh, it says density, not destiny, but I feel like it is your destiny to, you know, be able to break these karmic cycles in your life, these family cycles, okay? This addiction in your past, okay? And you're going to be able to let go of those coping mechanisms and see things from a fresh perspective. And that's when this person, your next person, is going to come in, is when you loosen your grip of control. Like, I feel like a lot of people who have been through trauma in the past, they I don't want to say like have control issues, but a lot of I have this problem too. I like to control things out of fear, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like you guys are kind of in the same boat right now, okay? Especially when it comes to love, because I'm sure you guys have been hurt a lot in the past when it comes to love, as we all have for the most part, unfortunately. But obviously we just have to look at it as like, you know, a learning, like like a learning process, like an opportunity to learn is what I'm saying. So yeah, Spirit's asking you to loosen your grip of control when it comes to how you want things to be. Maybe you have an idea in your head about how you're gonna meet the one and how it's all gonna play out, you know, like a whole fairy tale story kind of thing. And Spirit wants you to say, like, yeah, you can technically have that, but we need to let go of that idea in our head. We need to not hold on so tightly, because in that way, you know, it's holding it from coming into your life. Okay, maybe we need to let go of control. We need to let go of some things in our life that are holding us back from getting that one person into our life. Maybe we're entertaining people that we don't see as long term, but we see as, you know, just having fun here and there. But if we want the actual one, like if we want somebody to settle down with, like one person, if you guys are into that, then we have to let go of all these other energies that are grabbing at our attention right now. You know what I'm saying? Like we have to clear out our energy, clear out our space to let this person in, okay? And let go of control, okay? And maybe addictive patterns that we have in our lives that are taking up a lot of our time. You know what I'm saying? But let's get another card for my pile number ones. Advice for my pile number ones to help bring their person in, their next person in. Whoa, the whole deck decided to come out, but let's take this card here. We got new moon in Aries. Go for it. Yes. Okay, I'm just getting more of like a career focus thing. You guys might meet your next person at your work, at your job, okay? Yeah, Spirit's saying to like loosen your grip and go for it, okay? So maybe you have your eye on somebody right now, pile number one, and Spirit's saying to let go of the fear that might be holding you back from approaching this person, like fear of them denying you, or, you know, even if they do reject you, you know, rejection is protection. So, you know, Spirit is saying that, you know, it's time to go for what it is that you want, the people that you want, the people that you think are out of your league. Go for it, pile number one, okay? Just don't hold on to any expectations, okay? As always, we should be doing, which is easier said than done, right? And let's get one more card of advice for my pile number ones to help bring this next person in if they are looking for that. Okay, and we also got the ladybug. Love to see it. It says charm. What if everything is already working out? Yes, exactly. What if everything is already working out, pile number one, for you, okay? This is beautiful. And this card just like basically confirms the fact that everything is happening for you right now when it's supposed to happen. Everything's happening for you in divine timing. I don't feel like you guys are doing anything wrong if you want to bring in a new person or anything. I feel like the only thing that's holding you back is yourselves, okay? And your fear of things that everything's not working out for you, but you're exactly where you need to be here with this ladybug charm here, okay? Everything is already working out for you, okay? It's time to put down those fears and time to put down those coping mechanisms we have that are holding us back, and to just go for it. Put your heart on your sleeve, pile number one, okay? So I hope that resonated with you. If it did, please leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear from you. Like and subscribe if you feel called to do so. I definitely appreciate it, and I hope you have a great rest of your day, great rest of your week, and great rest of your life. Thank you so much for being here. Bye. Hello, pile number two. How are you guys doing today? I hope you're doing well. If you chose this cute little squishy turtle, then you're in the right place today. Okay, I'm just going to put them off to the side. So today we're going to be looking at what's next in love for you, pile number two. And then later we're going to get some advice for you and how you can bring your next person in, okay? And as always, I have some pre-pulled oracle cards that we're going to get into first, okay? So without further ado, let's get into them. Also, if you hear some background noise, I'm so sorry. I think my neighbor is like blowing their leaves around or something like that, so I'm sorry for that, by the way. But let's just get into it. We have loneliness. I know that I am never alone. Okay, you guys might have been feeling lonely recently, okay? We also have breaking free. We love to see it. Love this artwork too. Okay. we have look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. Okay, I feel like you guys have recently been through some sort of disappointment in love. Maybe you were talking to somebody and it just didn't work out with them. Okay, so now you're feeling a little bit lonely, or maybe it's just been a while since you've been with somebody and you're trying to break free of all these like lonely thoughts and stuff and actually look at things from a bigger picture. But it's been a struggle for you, pile number 2, because you are feeling so lonely. Okay, and again, maybe something recently happened between someone you were really interested in and it just didn't work out, and now you're being a little bit pessimistic, looking forward towards the future, being like, oh, I'm gonna die alone or something like that. But know that like you are never alone. Okay, your spirit guides have your back. Spirit's always there for you. They're always going to bring somebody new into the picture and someone new and better. Okay, and remember to always look at the bigger picture. And I feel like moving forward in your love life, you're going to be able to break free from these thoughts of loneliness and know that you aren't alone. You never are alone, and you're going to be able to start looking at the bigger picture here with full moon in Sagittarius. We also got this card, which says defense, Mars in Taurus in the 2nd house. Okay, yeah, so you guys might have actually had to put up your boundaries with somebody or be defensive towards people coming into your life. Maybe like recently there's been a lot of people who haven't met your standards coming towards you, and you've just been constantly disappointed. Maybe you've been to other tarot readings that said like what's next in love coming up is somebody's going to come up for you, and that person does show up, you know what I'm saying? But then it's like a karmic relationship or somebody you don't actually get along with, or you've had a disappointment when it comes to those kind of people. So now you have your defenses up and you're kind of being like let down by spirit almost. So it's kind of been hard for you to break free of these limiting thoughts because spirit has just put like lessons in your way and not actually someone who is healthy, who can provide for you, who can be there for you. You know, pile number 2, I'm right there with you, by the way. A lot of times spirit just throws people in there to be a lesson, and it's just kind of a disappointment at the end of the day. You know, I feel like you guys are at some sort of point where you're just kind of disappointed, or even if you haven't been coming across lessons when it comes to people, you've just been feeling a little bit lonely and having a hard time of breaking free of those thought patterns that that bring loneliness, you know what I'm saying? And so it's kind of put your defenses up a little bit. But let's get some tarot cards up on here to get some more information about what's next in love for my pile number 2s. What's next in love for my pile number 2s? Okay. Nice. We got the Queen of Pentacles. Beautiful. And we have the 6 of Wands. Okay, beautiful. So some of you guys actually might be meeting some sort of Queen of Pentacles in the near future, okay? And it's going to feel like a huge win for you. Okay, you guys might be a little bit hesitant when it comes to this person coming in because of how you've been hurt or disappointed in the past, okay? Well, let's get some more information out here to get, you know, to see if we can actually like see what this person's all about, basically, pile number 2. For some of you guys, I assume you guys are coming to this reading to see what's next in love, as in, like, when is my person going to come in? And don't worry, eventually we're going to be, well, after this spread, we're going to be looking at advice to see how you can bring that next person into your life, okay? But I assume most of you guys are here to find out about a person coming in, okay? And when that would be, okay? But for some of you, I feel like you guys are just going to be focused on your own businesses, on your own job, on your own coin for some of you, and you guys are going to get a huge success in that with this 6 of Wands coming after the Queen of Pentacles, for definite, for sure, okay? Some of you guys might be an earth sign, by the way, and definitely getting that energy up in here, potentially a Sagittarius or fire sign as well, or Pisces. So let's see more cards. What's next in love for my pile number 2s, please? What's next in love? Apparently no cards want to come out. Okay. Ooh, there we go. We got the 8 of Wands. Wow, okay. So this next person's going to come in fast and when you least expect it, and it's going to be like, wow, like, I feel like this is going to happen pretty soon for you, pile number 2, with this 8 of Wands and the 6 of Wands. Like, you guys might just be focused on your coin right now, and then this new person's going to come in like, wow, okay, you know. Let me get some timing on it in a second, but I feel like it's going to be very soon, within like 6 weeks, 8 weeks, 2 months, something along those lines. And wow, we also got the Devil here, okay? So this person might remind you of someone from the past, okay? maybe it's interesting that this Devil card came out underneath the breaking free, okay? I feel like you guys have been dealing with, again, maybe some, you know, sometimes spirit brings people into our lives, again, for lessons, but also as tests to see if we have learned our lesson, okay? Maybe spirit is trying to teach you a lesson right now when it comes to loneliness and being able to be self-sufficient and yourself here with this Queen of Pentacles. And I feel like you guys have proved yourselves right, okay? So this next person coming in, this is going to differ for all of you. Some of you guys, this next person that's going to come into your life, what's next in love, is someone who is going to test what boundaries you've already put up for yourselves, and test, you know, it's just going to be a test, like a karmic test, to see if you actually can, you know, hold your boundaries with somebody, if you actually have learned your lesson. For some of you, for others of you, this is spirit's way of congratulating you for doing that in the past. So how you're going to figure out which one of these people is you, pile number 2, is say maybe your last relationship. Look at that. Was that a test for you? Did you learn stuff from it? Have you learned completely from that? Or do you feel like you would fall back into a trap of someone who came along like that, okay? And if you feel like you would fall back into someone like your ex or someone who taught you a lesson in the past, then this next person is going to be a lesson like that, just to test you. So spirit can test you to see if you're ready for an actual, you know, life partner. And for those of you who have actually learned your lesson completely and actually have broken free from these thoughts of loneliness, from, you know, and actually be able to see the bigger picture of things, then you guys are going to get a very stable, happy, toxicity free person in your life coming up very, very soon. Regardless of who you are in this situation, this person is coming in very, very quickly, okay? And let me get one more card. What's coming up next for my pile number 2s in love, please? The 8 of Pentacles, yes, okay. So this next person's gonna maybe be at your job, be at your workplace, okay? Again, I was getting like 8 weeks or something along those lines, okay? So like 2 months or something. And this person's gonna come into your life. They're gonna help you with your job. You're gonna help you with your career. If this is gonna be a life partner, if you have learned your lessons from the past and exes and stuff like that, this is someone who's gonna help build your coin with you, okay? And it's gonna help, it's gonna let you be alone. It's gonna let you have your space and let you work on your own life, okay? And not try to control you, okay? The devil energy is all about control and addictions, okay? But as long as this new person, you know, isn't falling into the same box as your exes or people you've known from the past who you've learned lessons from, then this next person is gonna help you break free from that and help cure your loneliness and help, you know, help you realize that it's okay to be alone and that you'll never be alone. Like, it's okay to be by yourself because you'll never be alone because of spirit and everything like that. I hope that makes sense, pile number 2. But let's clear off this energy here and get you some advice to how you can bring this person in. All right. Okay, and let's get some advice. How can my pile number 2s bring this next person into their life? That was too many cards. We got the exact same card in the last pile, so you might want to watch that pile, okay? I feel like this is like the next step in the, I was gonna say in this group, in this video, like, things seem to like always go from like, it's kind of like a storyline between pile number 1 and pile number 4 usually. So yeah, we got the same exact card in pile number 1. That's crazy. It talks about loosen your grip, coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. Addiction has to do with that devil energy we pulled, okay? So yeah, this is talking about letting go of control, again, loosening your grip and not holding on to the fear, which is coping mechanisms, which is addiction, okay? So, well, it's not necessarily addiction. I don't mean, addiction can be a disease, you know what I'm saying? But when it comes to love, it kind of is, you know what I'm saying? not necessarily a disease when it comes to love. It comes more down to fear and what we've experienced in our past, okay? So we might have some unhealthy coping mechanisms that we're dealing with right now, some fears of being hurt again. Pile number 2, okay? So Spirit is just asking you to let go of that, to at least focus on letting go of the fears of being alone forever. Focus on, you know, that you're not alone, that Spirit is always there for you, like, and you have friends, you know, even if you don't have like friends and family, you always have Spirit there in your heart, and you always have yourself, if anything, like, so you're never alone, pile number 2. But let's get another card. Advice for my pile number 2s to bring in their next person. Advice for my pile number 2s. Oops, let me shuffle on camera a little bit. Advice for my pile number 2s. Okay, we got this card right here, which is New Moon in Cancer. Relax. Yeah, I feel like you guys are a little bit like have a little bit of anxiety when it comes to what's next in love for you. I feel like you guys are very anxious about this. Like, when is my person going to come in? When am I going to get a good person in my life? You know, I'm right there with you, pile number 2. But Spirit's asking you to relax. Let everything happen in divine timing. Like, you will get your person. It will come to you. And I know having patience is like really hard when it comes to feeling lonely, okay? But Spirit's asking you to use this time of feeling lonely to work on that, to look at the bigger picture, remember? And to just relax, because everything's happening the way it's supposed to happen, okay? Just keep on reminding yourself of that, pile number 2. I know it's easier said than done to just have patience and relax, especially when we have those feelings of loneliness and doubt, but that is how we're going to manifest this next person into your life, pile number 2, is by kind of letting go of that, kind of letting go of those coping mechanisms that we have set up in our life out of fear. But let's get one more card. Advice for my pile number 2, please. Advice for my pile number 2s. Oops. Okay. We got, yes, beautiful. We have prairie soil hold. Okay, what riches do I carry within? Okay, so beautiful. This is exactly what I was talking about. Like, you guys have everything that you need inside of you. You don't lack anything, okay? Keep that in mind, okay? You don't need anybody to complete you, okay? Even if you do feel lonely, like, talk to some friends, talk to Spirit, go for a walk, spend some time in self-care, you know, take care of yourself. And that will help you fill up your cup and not feel so alone, okay, pile number 2. And just know that, you know, that maybe you guys have some hobbies or talents or skills that still need to be developed, that still need to be discovered in yourself, and Spirit's asking you to take a look at that as well. And maybe you guys will be able to meet this person by pursuing something that you love to do, the person meant for you, okay, pile number 2. So what's next in love is you being able to break free from patterns when it comes to loneliness, when it comes to feeling alone, when it comes to like stressing out about what's next, actually. And you guys are going to be able to break free of maybe even watching readings like this, pile number 2. And, you know, I do definitely see somebody else coming in. And again, like we talked about before, could be a lesson, could be your actual life partner, depending on where you're at in your journey, pile number 2. But you know, just always know that you are complete in yourself and you don't need anybody else to complete you. So if that resonated with you, pile number 2, please leave a comment down below, like and subscribe if you feel called to do so. I definitely appreciate it. And I hope you have a great rest of your day, great rest of your week, and great rest of your life. Thank you so much for being here. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. How are you guys doing today? I hope you're doing well. If you chose this cute little squishy, then you're in the right place. This little blue ghost boy squishy. Then you're in the right place. So today we're going to be looking at what's next in love for you, pile number 3. And as always, I have some pre-pulled oracle cards that we're going to get into first. And then after this, we're going to be looking at advice for you to see how you can bring your next person into your life. Okay, pile number 3. So without further ado, let's get into it. What's next in love for my pile number 3? Okay, so we have death. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. Okay, so you guys might have recently ended a relationship with somebody. Okay, interesting. We also have love. Beautiful. So love is coming in, pile number 3. Okay, we love to see it. We also have full moon in Scorpio. It's time to release negativity. Yes, maybe you guys have had fears from your past negative relationships that have been holding you back from accepting love in your life, okay? And you guys might have had some love offers come up for you, but maybe you were too afraid to accept them because of how much you've hurt. You're been hurt in the past by past relationships, okay? But I'm seeing that you guys, what's coming up next for you in love is love, okay? Is being able to get past these fears, okay, this negativity that we've been holding on to because of past relationships, and being able to embrace love coming in, pile number 3. That's beautiful. And this death card, it says, I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. Yes, you guys are learning that you know, rejection is just divine protection, you know, and that anybody who has left out of our lives was meant to leave our lives, was just meant as a lesson for us to grow and expand our minds moving forward. And now what's coming up next for you, pile number 3, is your ability to be able to release these negative thought patterns and accept love in our lives, okay? You know how sometimes when we're hurt so much in love, it's hard to just accept people who actually do love us, who want to give us love, because of that fear, because of us being afraid of the same patterns happening, okay? But I feel like you guys are going to be able to actually accept love from other people without fear, without negativity, or, you know, preconceived notions of how things are going to go. You just are going to be able to wear your heart on your sleeve and freely accept love. We also got, wow, this card, versatility, the sun in Gemini in the 3rd house, okay? So you guys are going to be talking to a lot of people, by the way, okay? You guys are very attractive. I feel like you guys are going to have a lot of options when it comes to love moving forward, okay? You guys might have a lot of options near you, or at your job, at your community. Maybe you guys go to community, I heard a community pool for some of you. You guys might meet your next person there, by the way, or just in a friend group, something along those lines. But yeah, you guys are going to be able to be versatile when it comes to accepting love. I feel like there's gonna, again, be a lot of options for you, pile number 3. I see a lot of positive energy coming towards you when it comes to love, because you are releasing that negativity right here with the full moon in Scorpio. You guys are going to be able to put to bed these fears that you've had and be able to embrace love and attention and everything from people in your life. When even from your friends, you guys are going to be able to accept more energy and more love from your friends. Maybe you guys have had trouble accepting gifts and love in your past, okay, because you always thought that you had to give something in return, okay? So you always had a fear of accepting love and gifts. But now you guys are being able to separate that in your mind, where it's like, I don't owe these people anything. If they're giving it out of their free will and out of their love for me, then it's okay for me to accept that. I don't need to, you know, give my heart and soul to them because they bought me some ice cream or something like that, for example. You know what I'm saying, pile number 3? So that's what's coming up next for you in love, is you're being able to be versatile in your mind, and you guys are going to have a lot of different people come towards you in love, pile number 3, okay? You guys are being very attractive. You guys are almost like a siren right now, pile number 3, and so you're going to have a lot of different offers in love, okay? So don't be worried about that, pile number 3. But let's get some more information with tarot up on here to see what's coming next for my pile number 3s in love. What's coming up next? Wow. We got the 9 of Pentacles coming up, which is independence, okay, and being able to be stable in yourself. And then we got the 10 of Cups, which talks about emotional fulfillment, happiness, happily ever after, contentment, emotional fulfillment. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, you guys are going to be able to say next in love that it's okay if I'm single. It's okay if I'm in a relationship, okay? I'm going to be okay regardless, okay? I am self-sufficient, okay? whether in a relationship or out of a relationship, pile number 3. And again, I don't necessarily see you, maybe some of you are going to commit to one person here coming up for you in the next 3 months, but I feel like by the end of the year at least for you, pile number 3. But I feel like most of you guys are just going to have a lot of options when it comes to love, okay? And you guys are going to be able to look at people and objectively see if they will fit into your life or not, okay? But let's get some more cards for you, pile number 3. We have the 7 of Pentacles, okay? So again, this is talking about, you know, planting those seeds and watching things grow, maybe being a little bit disappointed in some of your options, okay? But I feel like you guys are in the process of, you know, being able to like talk to some people, weed them out if they don't meet your expectations, okay? And just being full of self-love, okay? That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing you guys have a lot of energies, a lot of options around you, and Spirit's giving you that to test your discernment, okay? To test to see if you can just release like negativity, release attachments, and just be able to look at things objectively. Maybe this is time for you to accept like this, your hot girl summer, but it's like hot girl fall or something like that, or hot girl winter right now. You know what I'm saying? Depends on which area of the world you are in, okay? But yeah, like you guys are just going to be able to accept the situation as is and accept your singlehood right now. But let's get some more cards up on here. What's coming up next for my pile number 3s? Whoa, when it comes to love. Yes, wow. And look, we have the Sun on the bottom of the deck, which talks about happiness, okay? Which is absolutely beautiful. For very few of you guys might actually be adopting a child, okay? And you guys don't even necessarily, I assume most of you guys coming here are single, because this is a singles, which is next in love. Some of you guys might actually be adopting a child for yourself, okay? So, and that's going to be very successful, and it's going to bring you a lot of joy, by the way. Spirit just wants you to know that. We also got the Queen of Swords right here coming up. So yeah, you guys are going to be able to discern between all these different options coming your way, and it's actually going to make you happy, okay? Because you feel like you aren't tied down to them. You guys are being able to accept love and gifts and support from people without actually feeling tied to them. And it's going to give you so much joy, so much freedom, okay? The freedom to be able to like give your cup of love without feeling a soul tie to those people, okay? And there's gonna be so many offers of love coming your way, like countless, like more than you even realize, pile number 3. I feel like you guys might be Leos, okay? Or you guys might be Virgos, okay? Or Pisces, okay, is coming through as well. You guys are very physically attractive right now, and as always, but especially right now. Like I was saying, you guys are kind of getting that siren energy. You guys might be Aquarius as well, okay? You guys might be switching up your hairstyle, by the way, coming up for some of you. Or, yeah. Or switching up your appearance in some way. But yeah, what's coming up next in love for you is I don't necessarily see commitment at all to anybody unless that is really something that you want. But I feel like you guys are just going to have a lot of options coming towards you, and you guys do have the potential here with this 10 of Cups to meet somebody, potentially a Leo or a water sign, a fire sign or a water sign coming into your life that has the potential for to be in your life for a long time. I couldn't figure out the word there, but yeah. So you guys are going to have one option in love that could last a while in your life if you so choose, but that is completely up to you with this Queen of Swords coming out, okay? So let's clear off this energy right here, and that's all going to happen within the rest of the year, pile number 3, okay? So let's get some advice now to see how you can bring in your next person, okay, and just advice in general for my pile number 3s. Okay, we got this card, beautiful. We got first quarter moon in Pisces. Honor your feelings. Exactly what I was talking about. You guys are going to be able to do that next, okay? First of all, that's what's next coming for you. Pile number 3 in love. But yeah, Spirit's also asking you to honor your feelings in this situation and see how you feel when you interact with different people. How do other people make you feel around them, okay? And that's how you're going to be able to know who can stay in your life and who needs to leave, who is toxic, you know? But let's get some more advice up on here for my pile number 3s when it comes to love? What's up next for my pile number 3s in love? And can I get some advice? Thank you. We got wait, yes. It is not yet time. Things are being woven yet. I feel like you guys aren't going to be meeting the person yet, at least for this next new year. I know that might be at least until the new year. I know that might be a little bit annoying for some of you guys, but I feel like right now is just the time to be free, to have fun, to accept your singlehood, and to honor your feelings, okay? To give yourself self-love. And don't worry, this person is coming in because things are being woven right now, okay? Spirit is saying. So this is going to be like a high-level soulmate, I feel, for you, pile number 3, at the beginning of next year or sometime next year, okay? And right now, Spirit's just asking you to enjoy being single. Enjoy the attention. Enjoy learning about new people to find what it is exactly that you want from your life partner, okay? Maybe that's why Spirit is giving this weight right here, because you guys might not be 100% sure on who it is exactly that you want. So Spirit wants you to go out there, date a little bit, look around maybe, if that's something you're into. You guys don't have to, but I assume since you guys are coming to a love reading, you are interested in love, okay? Unless you just like hearing me talk. Yeah, so Spirit just wants you to know and get your manifestation. If you guys manifest, this is talking about knowing exactly what it is and being precise in exactly what it is that you want from your next person, okay? And that's what you guys are in the process of doing right now, is figuring out exactly what it is that you want from a life partner, okay? And that's why this weight is coming up right here, okay? Let me get one more card for you, though, pile number 3 of advice. Advice for my pile number 3s, please, when it comes to love. Advice for my pile number 3s. Okay, beautiful. We got the box turtle coming out. It says carry. What is always mine? You guys are very similar to pile number 1, so you guys might want to watch that as well. But with this carry card right here, this is talking about like being self-sufficient, like the 9 of Pentacles that came up, that Queen of Swords that came up. Like you guys are going to be focusing on self-care when it comes to love next, okay? And making sure not to give out your energy. I'm hearing some of you guys in the past might have given out your energy a lot to people and given too much of your energy to other people in the past when it comes to love. But now you guys are learning how to be self-sufficient and honor your feelings, okay? And that's going to help you bring in this actual life partner eventually, once we get more clear on it, what it is that we want from them, okay? And what it is exactly that we want. Because sometimes we can be like, oh, I want like this, this, and this from a certain person. Then we get this, this, and this in a certain person. But there's something else about them that is negative or toxic, okay? Because we didn't specify that to Spirit, okay? So it's coming in as a test, kind of being like, hey, we need to be more specific in what it is that we want, okay? And just know that you always carry around everything that you need in yourself, okay? It's okay to be alone because you are never alone, okay? But it's also, you know, it's okay to embrace self-love. It's okay to embrace endings because they were always a lesson, okay? Pile number 3, so I hope that resonated for you, pile number 3. If it did, please leave a comment down below, like and subscribe if you feel called to do so. I definitely appreciate it. And I hope you have a great rest of your day, great rest of your week, and great rest of your life. Thank you so much for being here. Bye. Hello, pile number 4. How are you guys doing today? I hope you're doing well. If you chose this cute little green squishy bear, then you're in the right place today. I'm gonna put him off to the side. So today we're gonna be looking at what's next in love for you, pile number 4. Okay, sorry about the camera there. It's having a little bit of trouble. As always, we're gonna be picking some oracle cards first that I already have pre-pulled to see what's coming up next for you, and then we're gonna get some advice and love on how you can bring your next person into your life. Okay, let's see if my camera will focus. Sorry about that, pile number 4. There we go. Okay, so what's coming up next in love for my pile number 4? Okay, so we got worry here. Okay, interesting. I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. Yeah, you guys might be a little bit worried about your love life right now, okay, which might be why you're in this reading, okay? Put that there. Let's get some more information, though, about what's next for you. We have waiting, okay? So you guys might be waiting on someone or some sort of idea. In love, we also have waxing moon. The energy is gaining momentum. Okay, for some of you guys, you might have your eye on somebody right now, pile number 4, and you guys are just kind of waiting for them. Maybe it's been a while since you guys have talked to them, okay? And you've just had them on your mind constantly, okay? And you guys are just kind of waiting for them to like answer you or to text you or something along those lines. You guys have been feeling a strong pull to them, okay? I'm feeling, especially with this energy is gaining momentum, it's like you guys are feeling like on the edge of something big coming towards you, pile number 4. Whether this actually be another person that you actually know or just in general in your life. Maybe you guys have been feeling like a push to put your energy out there, okay? Or maybe like somebody has been pushing you to like get married. Maybe your parents are like, oh, when are you gonna get married? When are you gonna find somebody and give me grandkids? You know, something along those lines, okay? And you guys have just been waiting and waiting for that person, whether it be an actual person you know that you have your eye on or just somebody in general that you feel can help fill that almost void in you, I heard. So, but yeah, it's like, you know, that person's out there, you know that you know, something is coming towards you with this energy is gaining momentum, okay? But it still hasn't manifested it in your reality just yet, okay? Let me pull some tarot cards to see if this will manifest in your reality soon or if we're still going to be doing a little bit of waiting in the meantime, okay? But I definitely see that you are on the precipice of something big when it comes to your love life. We also got... beautiful. We got the protection card, the moon in Aries in the first house. Okay, so you guys are divinely protected, by the way, if you guys were worried about that. Maybe you guys are worried about that because we do have the worry card right here. Maybe there's someone for a very select few of you, you guys are worried about like an ex coming back or, you know, somebody negative coming back into your life. And I feel like Spirit's saying you are divinely protected. Just, you know, if you guys have a restraining order against somebody, you guys are protected, but just, you know, be careful about those kind of things for some of you. And obviously this is not for all of you. But yeah, just know that with it being in the first house, which talks about you, yourself, like who you are as a person, I feel like Spirit is saying that who you are as a person is protected. You don't have to worry about somebody changing you, okay? You know how sometimes we can get into relationships that like when we're in that relationship, like you lose all sense of self and who you are, pile number 4. And maybe you guys have been in a relationship like that, maybe not. But you guys might be worried about that, okay? And losing yourself when it comes to this person or your next person. But Spirit is saying who you are as a person is protected. You don't have to worry about losing yourself, okay? That's for some of you guys who needed to hear that. You guys might be in Aries, okay? Or an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. But let's get some more information out on here. What's next for my pile number 4s when it comes to love? What's next for my pile number 4s in love? We got the Death card. Okay, interesting. And we got the Nymph of Cups, which is the Page of Cups in this deck. Okay, so yeah, you guys might have had like an ending, or you guys are worried about an ending coming in your life. Okay, maybe an ending of self, again, like we were talking about, like worrying about like if we let somebody in, will it be the end of who I am again? You know what I'm saying? That kind of energy. But I feel like Spirit is saying no, that's not going to happen. Okay, for others of you, you guys have recently been through a huge transformation, okay? And you guys are kind of just waiting on that next step forward when it comes in love. And with this Nymph of Cups, I see like for some of you guys, you feel like you aren't ready yet. And Spirit is saying yeah, like yes, maybe you aren't ready yet. And that's why this is, you are waiting right now, you know, like just preparing yourself for this next person coming in. Because I definitely see another person coming in with this Nymph of Cups. There's definitely somebody who has their eye on you and you have your eye on them. At least you will. When this person comes in, the feelings are going to be mutual. Okay, I'm hearing. So you definitely have that to look forward to. If you guys have had somebody on your mind, this person is definitely thinking about you and thinking about coming forward towards you. Could be an ex here with this Death card as well. That's for some of you if it resonates, okay? But let's get some more cards out on here. What's next in love for my pile number 4? You guys have a really interesting pile. All the other piles were kind of cut and dry, but you guys have a lot of stuff going on. Okay. Wow, okay, so we got the Six of Swords, beautiful. So this talks about healing, talks about moving on from a difficult situation. Again, for some of you, you guys are healing from a past situation, and maybe you're worried that you aren't ready for somebody coming in, okay? Like I was saying, for some of you, okay? But I definitely see an offer coming in soon, within like 6 weeks, I heard, okay? Or maybe by the end of the year, but I'm getting it's coming sooner than that. Could be within a month, I heard, or a week for some of you. We have the Three of Wands and the Witch. The Witch in this deck is the Magician, okay? So that's beautiful. You guys are going to be able, you guys are master manifestors, so I feel like you guys are manifesting somebody into your life right now, and if not, your divine counterpart, okay? So that's what's next in love, is you guys being able to manifest this person into your life, whether it's somebody you already have your eyes on, or you guys have just been working on manifesting your soul partner, maybe your twin flame, if you believe in that, and that person is definitely coming into your life very, very soon, okay? I feel like with this Three of Wands, you guys might have shooted your shot. At least put that energy out there towards this person, okay? And I feel like this person is going to respond to you, is going to come into your life, or at least somebody better, okay? For some of you, you guys are waiting on a message here with waiting and worry and Three of Wands, okay? The Three of Wands talks about putting energy out into the universe and waiting for it to come back. So this is also a card about waiting, okay, and worry. So, but with the Six of Swords coming out here with the Nymph of Cups, I feel like you guys don't have to worry about it. Like, the feelings are reciprocated, okay, at least when it comes to somebody in your life, okay? And this person is going to come into your life, okay? You guys are going to be divinely protected and divinely guided, okay? So I don't feel like you guys need to be really worried. I feel like what's coming next for you in your life though is a little bit more of waiting potentially. But I do feel like this person or this next person in your life is going to come in relatively quickly, within 1 to 3 weeks, or at least a month, okay? So but we might need to let go of like this worry and maybe something from the past a little bit to help move this energy forward, okay? And embrace this Six of Swords energy of moving out of fear into love. You know what I'm saying? Pile number 4. So let's clear this energy off though. Hopefully that gave you all the information that you needed. And now let's get into advice on how we can bring your next person in love towards you, okay? And what you can do next in your love life, okay? For your highest and greatest good, pile number 4. So what's next in love for my pile number 4, please, Spirit? Ooh, what's next in love and advice, please? Can I get advice for my pile number 4s when it comes to love? I was called to take this card. We have Messenger. Cyrus energy, bringing harmony and balance. Yeah, I feel like somebody's going to send you a message very soon, okay? Or at least spirit is going to come to you. If you guys literally see spirit in animals and objects and synchronicities and stuff, you guys are going to be seeing that a lot more, by the way, okay? And that's going to be a sign that your person is right around the corner as well, okay? But I definitely feel like somebody's gonna message you. Like, this is a very interesting energy for you, pile number 4. I feel like this next person coming in is gonna be a huge soulmate, if not the one for you in your life. Maybe that's why it's been taking so long, or maybe that's why you've been feeling this building up energy, okay, when it's about to like crack almost, I heard. And that's when this person's gonna send you a message, and it's gonna feel like a release. It's gonna feel wonderful, I heard. So that is beautiful, pile number 4. We just have to wait a little bit longer, okay? This person's gonna bring harmony and balance into your life, okay? Beautiful. Give me some more advice for my pile number 4s when it comes to love. Advice, please. Thank you. We got beautiful. First quarter moon in Virgo. Assess the situation. You guys might be Virgos. I feel like this person might be a Virgo. Yeah, so you guys are at this first stage in bringing in your soulmate, I heard. So, but this is all going to happen relatively fast is what I'm getting, which is really interesting. I feel like you guys might have a lot of experience in love, and even if not, you guys have an old soul, so you have had experience in love in past lives at least, okay? So you guys you're the type of people who might find you're like the one for you pretty early on in your life. Even if not, you guys are able now to be able to quickly bring in your soulmate for life, okay? And there was just 1111 on my screen, so that's just more confirmation, especially manifestation confirmation, okay? That this person is coming in, the person for you. Yeah, your next person is definitely the person you're going to be with for a while, your life partner, pile number 4, okay? And right now, Spirit wants you to just assess the situation right now. Maybe make space in your life for this person to come in. If you guys are, you know, too busy with work, too busy with family or something. I mean, don't like neglect those things, but maybe we're focusing too much on those things, you know, to the point where it's unhealthy or not giving enough space for this person to come in. Spirit's asking you to focus on that as well, okay? Pile number 4, and just assess the situation out, okay? Are we actually ready for this, you know? I feel like this is going to be a big step when it comes in. You guys are going to be pretty sure about this person. You might have a little bit of hesitancy when it comes to this person, but this person is going to be able to show through actions specifically, and words, but through actions specifically, how much they care for you and how much they're going to be there for you. Okay, pile number 4. So let's get one more card. Advice for my pile number 4s when it comes to love. Advice for my pile number 4s and love. Okay, thank you. We got the beaver spirit coming out. Build. What am I integrating? Yes. Okay. So this is kind of talking about what I was just telling you guys about, is being able to make space for this person in your life. Okay. I feel like you guys are very busy people. Okay. You might not even have a lot of time for love. Or at least recently. You guys might be focused on love, especially when it comes to like tarot readings and stuff like that. But you, in your actual personal life, you might not have a lot of space for love, and spirits are asking you to make space for that. And also see how you can put this person into your life. The person who's on your mind, say, okay, how can that person fit into your life? Are they the one for you if they can't fit into your life, okay? I feel like once this person does come along, you guys are going to have to like merge families, merge lives together. That's just only natural when it comes to bringing someone new into your life. So Spirit's asking you to make space for them, basically, and make sure that you have a solid foundation to build off of when it comes to this person too. So take it slowly, okay? Build brick by brick, build stick by stick, okay? Pile number 4, when this person does come into your life, okay? I feel like you guys are on your way. You're already doing everything you need to do to manifest this person into your life, okay? All we have to do now is just wait and make space for them, okay? So if that resonated with you, pile number 4, please let me know in the comments down below. Like and subscribe if you feel called to do so. I definitely appreciate it. And I hope you have a great rest of your day, great rest of your week, and great rest of your life. Thank you so much for being here. Bye.